If you can hear me. I'll just start right there. 20, that's a super nice one with the red boxes and all of it. Who'll give me $20? Your chosen one. Who'll give me $10? Your chosen one. 10, 15, 15, now 20, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20.
Hey folks, welcome to my Looney Bin, where we buy, sell, trade the craziest things to get a little money on the side. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. As you can see from the prior video, we did make it out to the auction, but I forgot my memory card. My wife brought it at the last second. This video isn't necessarily about the auction. I just thought I'd throw that in and let you know we were there. This video is a what sold video, and this is where I break down the fees so that you can see exactly what I'm making on these items and about what you could pay for it. Even if I only pay $1 for it, you know, you can maybe say, hey, I could pay up to $5 and this would be worth it. So, without wasting your time, let's get to it. First, we're going to start with the Polaroid instant film. These older films, people are still looking for them, so if you can get them for $1, they're worth picking up. The buyer's all in for $10.89 on this. I got $1.67 in fees, $3.51 in shipping, and it cost me $1. So we only made about $4.70 on this. So, but it's an easy pick, easy list, easy pick. So I'm okay making $5 on things that I can just, snap of a finger, just adds money. If I can make $5 in 10 minutes, that means I'm making $30 an hour. That means my store is, clicking. I got more stuff in my store. People may buy 1 or 2 items. So just keep it going. Don't ever quit. Next up, we got the Star Trek pins. If you've watched any of my videos, keep an eye out for buttons and pins. The buyer's all in for $14.04. It cost me $2.14 in fees, $3.58 in shipping. It cost me $1, and I made $7.32. So I'd say that's pretty good. Now remember, when I say these cost me $1, they did not cost me $1. A lot of this stuff doesn't actually cost me $1, but I put a price on everything unless it's something in my house. All right, next up, we have a wooden shaft club. When you find these hickory shaft clubs, it's a vintage Mashy Niblick hickory shaft Crom Bryant. That's the name of the golfer, Crom Bryant special model. Okay, so say that real fast one time. If you find any of these, they're usually worth a little bit of money, but make sure you comp them out. The name on this one, some of these you may not find the name. It took me a while to find the name on this guy, but for $30 it was worth it. The buyer's all in for $39.05. It was $5.59 in fees, $7.79 to ship. I had this in my collection, so it didn't cost me anything, so I made $25.67 on this one. This isn't that golf club, but this is how easy it is to ship. Free tubes, okay? The tube goes up to right here. This happens to be an extra long club. It's a one iron. So it's free packing, guys. It's free boxes, free packing, perfect. Get it. Don't sleep on golf clubs. Obviously golf season's kind of going out, but they're still valuable. People will still buy them. Next up, we have some action figures. See these action figures from Hasbro. It was just 4 random action figures. I don't think there's anything valuable necessarily about these except that they're action figures. I got $28, buyers all in, $4.06 for fees, $8.24 to ship. I paid $5 for these, but I still made $10, over $10 on those. So, toys, people like toys. Here's some old Vans Pro Classics. I thought I was going to get a little bit more for those. I had them listed at $4.99, but the buyer's all in for $17.79, $2.53 for fees, $9 to ship. Cost me $1, so I made $5 on them. $5. I'll make $5 all day. I had some troll dolls. I had some other troll dolls as well, but I picked these 2 dolls to show you. It was 2 dolls. The packaging was kind of still there, but there was some, they weren't new in package, right? So the packaging had been manipulated, and one of the dolls had been removed. The other one was missing a piece of the packaging. So I just slotted them together. $26.09 the buyer's all in, $3.69 for fees, $3.49 to ship, cost me $1, made $17 on those. The trolls are still popular. Books. Since we're on the subject of books, let me throw in my tip of the video. Books on eBay are they're basically 15%, 14.5% fees. So books carry with them a huge fee. Does that mean you can't make money? No, that doesn't mean you can't make money. They're easy. You take a picture of them, you list them, you pack them, you send them. The shipping is relatively cheap. Now, most of your fees are $12.55, okay? 12.55%. You always get a final value fee. So you're paying 12.55% on the entire value. These values I'm giving are post-tax because eBay takes it out. But eBay is calculating that fee based on that 12.55% off the entire fee, including tax. And then they're going to charge you 30 cents final value fee. So the fees can add up, but remember, you're basically paying 12.55% for a platform, the advertising. I've run a business before, and if you ask any business owner, I will pay you 12.55% all day if you can put me in front of millions, if not billions of people, okay? So don't think of it like that. I also did some calculations. So with that 12.55%, I didn't write down the other number, but to start a store, there's no reason to start the first level store. So I think that's the starter store. There's no reason to do that. The basic store, you get $25 a month in packing fees. So, and when you calculate the difference in between the different fees, you need to be selling about $1,600. Your sales, including tax, all that stuff needs to be about $1,600 before it's worth starting a store. So there's my tips. Just be aware of that type of thing, and be aware that the books carry with them a much larger fee. So let's go ahead and move on. So on those books, the buyer was all in. I just did a lot of children's books. These were great books. I mean, if there was a better way for me to convey what was in these books, they would have went for hundreds of dollars. But whoever bought these, it was a great deal. They were all in for $10.95. It was $1.89 for fees. Cost me $4.45 to ship. It cost me $1, so I only made $3.61. That's what, when I actually started doing the calculations, I've just started doing these breakdowns, and that's what brought me to this. It's like, wow, I need to be more attentive to what I'm selling these books for, because your profit margin isn't that great. But when you just take a picture of a book, you throw it on there, it is cheap, but $3.61 for 10 minutes worth of work, that's not too good. You're only making about 18 bucks an hour, which isn't horrible, but you know, is that something you want to do? All right, next up is this calculator. This was a unique calculator. It was a Handyman Calculator. I wasn't 100% sure about it, but the buyer was all in for $12.49 on this, and it was $1.97 for fees, $3.57 to ship. Cost me $2 at a thrift store, so I made about $5. I will do that all the time on simple stuff like that. I did put this in my last video. These are some tarot cards, but if you go back to my other tarot cards, they sold for a little bit more. They actually sold for a lot more, and this box was actually better, but I never took new pictures of the box. But I just think it didn't catch as many people. I put these in 5 days auctions, so I didn't catch as many people. But hey, I will still take it. Tarot cards, $38.49 all in, minus $5.56, minus $4.20 for shipping, $1. $27.73. I will take $27.73 for something that only cost me $1. Got a little PC game. These older PC games, they're worth a little bit of money, so don't forget to pick them up if you see them out there. $9.94. It cost me $1.62 in fees, $4.20 to ship. Cost me $1, so I made $3.12. All right, next up are these backpacks. I would probably not recommend doing this. The amount of time and effort it went for me to box these up, unless you have just the perfect box. But then you become in danger of going over the limit, and these get really expensive to ship. In fact, I'm wondering if they're going to back charge me on these laptop bags. But anyway, I did 2 backpacks. I'm just saying, be very careful. Buyer was all in for $22.79, $3.41 for fees, $11.70 to ship. Cost me $1, so I made $6.68. But like I said, the amount of time it took me to pack these, and the angst that I have, and wondering if I'm going to get back charged for more fees as far as the mailing process goes, isn't worth it at all. Here is a tiny Chick-fil-A stuffed animal. $7.84, a little peace love chicken plush. I sold it for $7.84. It was $1.38 in fees, $3.49 to ship. Cost me $0.25, and I made $2.72. But like I said, I don't know, just something to keep the store going. Makes a little bit of money at least. I got it, so I sold it. I've got another one of those PC games. This was Cats 2 and 3. It's like Windows 98 or something. This is pretty old. I don't know how they make it work on their own on their computer, unless they just happen to have one, or maybe they just like cats. Buyer was all in for $18.49 on this, $2.81 in fees, $3.57 to ship. Cost me $1, so I made $11 on this. So I will do that. So make sure you pay attention for old computer games. Next up is the Nintendo Wii. Now, the Nintendo Wii isn't quite as valuable as some of the other systems, so you got to be careful. You can't just go in there paying $20 for a Nintendo Wii and think you're gonna make some kind of, make a lot of money on it. So you want to be careful how much you get these for. $10, $15 max, depending on what they've got with it, if it comes with games. But if you're just buying a console and a controller, you want to be real careful how much you pay that for. Make sure you're comping out like for like what you're getting. So this is a Nintendo Wii. The buyer's all in for $56.32. Cost $8.06 for fees, $11.95 to ship, and it cost me $10 at a thrift store, and I made $26.30. I will do that all day. Again, I would like to thank you for coming by. Gotta love the Vaseline glass. This is one of the things that I am a big fan of. So I gotta sell it. I know eventually I gotta list it. We got some hockey gloves at the auction, so pretty cool. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you like the breakdown videos, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like me to break it down even farther, or do something more, or do something less, let me know. Hey, if you do want to see some of that auction footage, go over to Lucky 7 Auctions. They have some great auction footage of the auction that I go to. So it's really cool, and hopefully I'll remember my memory card next time, and I'll get you some more video of the tables.